Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's take a look at Story protocol or the IP token. I did make a video on it I think around 20 days ago, and this was my analysis, and what can I say, it worked really well, as you can see. So this was a support zone that I had to, as you can see here, and basically it retested here exactly. That's really good, and I did say that it was following this trend line, and as you can see here, it's holding it really well. Now we'll talk about the price at the end, but before that we do need to look at what happened here. Why did IP went from $14.9 to as low as 7.2 in just a couple of days? That is 50% crash. Anyways, let's look at it. So everything this massive pump happened, it all started with the buyback. So basically there was a big news that there is a company that is that will buy the IP token. I have covered this token multiple times, and this were basically the buybacks were supposed to be so basically they will be buying back 82 million worth of IP tokens in the open market, and it will run through November 16th, as you can see. So that means there are still 45 days that the IP foundation will be buying, or the Story Foundation will be buying the tokens in the open market, so that can inject some of the capital in the market. So that's really good. Now in terms of why this move happened, it happened because they had Origin Summit in Seoul, as you can see here, and it wrapped up as well, as you can see, and they did announce a lot of things. So starting with the one of the largest music catalogs is coming to Story. So notable this is, I would say, there are really big names, as you can see here. So most of them are coming to the IP, so that's really good. After that, there is this announcement where Parasite is the top grossing South Korean film in the history and the first non-English film to win the Best Pictures, and the studio behind Parasite and Asia Only 340B KRWK Content Fund is bringing its IP to Story. So that's really big news. After that, okay, so we just talked about this. So the Story intends to purchase up to 7 million of IPST common stock on the open market as well. So with the 53 IP tokens in the treasury, so that means they did sell their token to buy back this stock, something like that. So this was a bit of a bummer, I would say. Anyways, moving on. After that we have, I'm not sure about this news, to be honest. Anyways, we'll just skip this. After that we have Seoul Exchange is on the track to become one of 2 licensed RW exchanges in the Korea, and they partnered with Story, so that's really good. After that there is Azuki, which is really massive NFT, you can say NFT collection that is bringing its IP to the IP protocol, so that's really good. After that we have another massive news, I would say, so let's hope it loads. Anyways, we'll just try to load. After that there is a Solo Leveling, which is the number one book, the number one graphic book and bestseller in Webtoon, and that is also coming to IP as well, so that's really good. And after that there is last but not least, there is a Moonbirds IP that is also NFT series, that is also NFT collection, and it goes live on the IP as well, so that's really good. Now all of that, there were a lot of good news, and it seems that this was the sell the news event, and because of that the token started to go down. Now if we talk about the token itself, the only issue with the token as of now would be that there is a upcoming token unlocks starting from the February of 2026. That means the investors and the early backers will start getting their tokens. So at the start, early backers will get 3 millions, and core contributors will get 2.8 million. Again, that is going to bring a lot of sell pressure on a monthly basis, and it won't look that good. So in the first month they will get 3 million for the early backers, and in the next month they will get like 6 millions and so on, as you can see. And this is going to put a lot of stress on the IP in the long term. That is what I believe. Again, there is still like a couple of months, like 4 months to be exact. So before that, we may actually see IP hit a new all-time high. That is possible. So as of now, if we talk about the price itself, the token did a really good retest. So if it doesn't hold this green trend line, I would say it can go like down. Again, it can retest as low as 5.4 or even 5.2. 5.2 is a possibility. And the first again retest, again I would be looking at would be around 7.2 to 6.8 if it doesn't hold this like trend line. But if let's say that if it can like hold this trend line, we may see it peak somewhere around $21, or I would say even somewhere around 17, or it can just peak somewhere around $15 as well. So I would be looking at this move if it continues to like hold this trend line that it is holding as of now. Again, if it doesn't, it may basically go as low as this, and it may trade like let's say 2 or 3 days here, and after that it can go as low as 5.3 to 5.2, and this will most likely be a really good support to get into. So it may go up again, and it may eventually retest on this trend line as well. Again, this trend line is also going to be really important one. So as of now, if we continue to see a sell pressure on the IP, because let's say that the traders that bought the IP somewhere around $5 or even somewhere around $2, they start taking some profit, and I think eventually it may retest on this trend line. And this trend line, I will just try to make it like blue color. So this trend line I think is going to be the best like entry for this token as of now. And as I said again, we have a lot of sell pressure coming in like after 4 months, so that is going to be a problem. But as of now, I would be looking at like this trend line. If it doesn't, and if it does continues to go up, I would be looking at this move as high as $20. Anyways, anything is possible in this market, but again, IP has been performing really well, so I would like it to like go again and at a new all-time high, and this is a healthy correction, I would say. So nothing bad about it. But again, I would be looking at, if it continues to go up, I would be looking at this move right here. And if not, if it does go down, this is the plan that it seems like that it will follow. Again, they can announce more news. Let's say if they add more to their buybacks, the token may actually end up hitting new all-time high. That is like possible. Anyways, let's see what happens in the coming days. But as of now, this was the update about the IP. Thanks for watching. I will be back with more. Thank you.